Hello fans! Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the swirling rumors and electrifying speculation surrounding Rocco Falcone's true parentage. Fans of the long-running ABC soap opera General Hospital are abuzz with theories and debates about whether Lulu Spencer and Dante Falcone are indeed the biological parents of young Rocco, or if a shocking twist awaits that could unravel years of established storylines. With whispers of Kelly Thiebaud's return to the show potentially as the enigmatic Brit Westburn, this mystery has taken on a life of its own, captivating viewers and sparking endless discussions across social media platforms. In this in-depth exploration, we'll revisit the tangled history of Rocco's origins, unpack the latest developments in Port Charles, and analyze the implications of a possible bombshell revelation that could reshape the Falcone family forever. A history of heartache and deception, Rocco's parentage saga. The drama surrounding Rocco Falcone's lineage is far from new. Longtime fans of General Hospital will recall that even before his birth, questions about his parentage were a focal point of intense storytelling. Back in the early 2010s, the cunning Dr. Brit Westburn, portrayed with magnetic complexity by Kelly Thiebaud, was at the center of a jaw-dropping scheme. Brit initially claimed that Dr. Patrick Drake was the father of the child she was carrying, a revelation that stunned Port Charles and set off a chain of emotional confrontations. A DNA test appeared to confirm her story, sending shockwaves through the community as Patrick wrestled with the idea of impending fatherhood. However, the truth was far murkier. Brit's manipulative mother, Lisa Lobrecht, had tampered with the results in a desperate bid to secure a future for her daughter. As the layers of deception peeled away, Brit pivoted, declaring that Brad Cooper was the true father, only to later muddy the waters further by alleging the child was conceived via an anonymous sperm donor. This carousel of falsehoods left everyone reeling, with trust shattered and relationships strained. It wasn't until Lulu Spencer and Dante Falcone entered the fray that a semblance of clarity emerged. The couple, desperate for a child of their own, discovered a chilling truth. Brit had covertly used one of their embryos to conceive the baby. This betrayal cut deep, turning what should have been a moment of joy into a battlefield of moral and emotional dilemmas. The DNA test that changed everything and the lingering doubts. Following the baby's arrival in 2013, originally introduced as Baby Ben, another chapter of uncertainty unfolded. Nicholas Casadini, a powerful figure in Port Charles with a vested interest in Brit at the time, demanded a second DNA test to settle the matter once and for all. With Brit, Nicholas, and the infant sharing a home, the tension was palpable as they awaited the results. The test confirmed that the child later named Rocco was indeed the biological son of Lulu and Dante, bringing a sigh of relief to the couple and their loved ones. This revelation cemented Rocco's place in the Falcone family, and over the years, viewers watched him grow, with various young actors stepping into the role as the character aged through soap opera magic. Yet, even with this resolution, seeds of doubt have persisted in the minds of dedicated fans. Rocco's early years were marked by quiet stability, but as is often the case in Port Charles, peace is a fleeting luxury. Recent episodes have reignited old suspicions, fueled by cryptic conversations and subtle hints dropped in the storyline. Could there be more to Rocco's origins than what was settled a decade ago? The possibility of a hidden truth, buried beneath layers of lies and half-truths, looms large, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Brooklyn Quartermain Chase digs for answers, and new twist emerges. Fast forward to the present, and the embers of this mystery are being fanned into a full-blown inferno by none other than Brooklyn Quartermain Chase. Known for her tenacity and knack for uncovering secrets, Brooklyn has stumbled upon murmurs that challenge everything we thought we knew about Rocco's parentage. In a heated exchange with Lulu during a recent episode, whispers surfaced that Brit Westburn, who tragically passed away in 2023, might have a deeper connection to Rocco than previously believed. Could Brit, despite her untimely death, still hold the key to a staggering revelation? Brooklyn, determined to get to the bottom of this enigma, has taken matters into her own hands. She's been seen poring over old medical records and hospital documents, piecing together a puzzle that could have seismic repercussions. To aid her investigation, Brooklyn enlisted the help of Marco Rios, a private investigator with a reputation for discretion and unearthing buried secrets. Together, they've delved into Brit's past, scrutinizing every detail of her time in Port Charles, from her medical practices to her personal entanglements. Their findings hint at irregularities in the embryo transfer process, suggesting that Brit might have played a more significant role in Rocco's conception than merely acting as a surrogate. This subplot has injected fresh energy into the storyline, with each episode peeling back another layer of intrigue. Fans are left wondering if Brooklyn's quest will confirm the existing narrative or blow it apart entirely, exposing a long-concealed truth that could fracture the Falconeri family dynamic. Kelly Thibault's return, a game-changer for Rocco's story. Adding fuel to the speculative fire is the confirmed return of Kelly Thibault to General Hospital. While it remains unclear whether she will reprise her iconic role as Brit Westburn, her comeback has sent ripples of excitement through the fanbase. Brit's complex history with Rocco's conception makes her a pivotal figure in this unfolding drama. If Thibault does return as Brit, it could pave the way for a dramatic reunion between mother and son, or at the very least, a posthumous revelation through flashbacks or uncovered evidence that ties her biologically to Rocco. The mere possibility of Brit's involvement has sparked a spectrum of reactions among viewers. Some are thrilled at the prospect of a twist that could redefine Rocco's identity, envisioning heartfelt scenes where he grapples with the duality of his origins. Others, however, are more skeptical, questioning whether such a retcon would honor the emotional investments fans have made in Lulu and Dante's journey as Rocco's parents. One passionate fan took to social media, musing, "I can't imagine Brit as Rocco's biological mom after all we've been through with Lulu and Dante. Maybe the story is heading toward revealing Brit as a surrogate, and that's the big lie Lulu's been hiding." This theory posits that the drama will center not on biology, but on the ethical gray areas of surrogacy and informed consent, fan frustrations, and the perils of retconning history. While the speculation is thrilling, it's not without controversy. A significant portion of the General Hospital audience has grown weary of retcons, those pesky rewrites of established history that soaps often employ to generate new conflict. For many, the original storyline of Rocco's birth was a meticulously crafted arc, filled with raw emotion and hard-won resolutions. To upend that now, some argue, would undermine years of character development and viewer loyalty. The Brit pregnancy saga was a masterpiece of drama, one fan vented online. To suddenly make Rocco her biological son feels like a cheap shot. Lulu and Dante have been his parents in every way that matters. We mess with that bond. Others point to the moral complexities of the situation, emphasizing that Lulu was a victim in Brit's initial deception. Rocco should feel compassion for Lulu, not resentment, a viewer commented on X. Brit orchestrated the embryo theft, not Lulu. If he's angry with anyone, it shouldn't be the mother who's raised him. This perspective highlights the nuanced emotional landscape that General Hospital must navigate if it chooses to revisit Rocco's origins. Regardless of biology, the consensus among many fans is that Lulu's role as Rocco's mother through love, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication should remain unshaken. The future of Rocco's story, what lies ahead? As the layers of this mystery continue to unfold, one thing is certain: Rocco Falconeri's parentage will remain a hot topic in Port Charles for the foreseeable future. Whether Brooklyn's investigation uncovers earth-shattering secret or simply reaffirms the existing narrative, the emotional fallout is bound to resonate with characters and viewers alike. The potential return of Kelly Thibault as Brit Westburn here in a new role entirely adds an extra dimension of anticipation, promising twists that could either heal old wounds or open fresh ones. Beyond the immediate question of biology, this storyline poses broader questions about family, identity, and the nature of parenthood. Is blood the ultimate bond, or does the act of raising a child define motherhood and fatherhood more profoundly? As Rocco grows into his own as a character, navigating the tumultuous waters of adolescence, these themes will undoubtedly shape his journey, offering fertile ground for compelling drama. Next, we will uncover the harrowing emotional journey of Willow Tate as she grapples with a devastating mental health crisis following the loss of custody of her children, Wiley and Amelia Corinthos. The recent episodes of General Hospital have painted a heartbreaking portrait of Willow's struggle, leaving fans to wonder just how deep her turmoil runs. Could she be battling something as complex as dissociative identity disorder did? With whispers of her past entanglement with her infamous twin sister Nelle Benson resurfacing, and eerie events surrounding Michael Corinthos' newborn daughter Daisy, there's much to unpack. Join us as we delve into Willow's fractured psyche, explore the chilling parallels with Nelle, and investigate the mysterious incidents that have Port Charles buzzing with speculation. A descent into despair, Willow's custody battle fallout. The heartbreak of losing custody of Wiley and Amelia Corinthos has pushed Willow Tate to a breaking point. Once a pillar of strength and compassion, Willow's world shattered when the court ruled against her, stripping away the children she fought so hard to protect. The emotional toll has been immense, culminating in a mental health breakdown so severe that hospitalization became inevitable. Her tear-streaked face and vacant stares in recent episodes tell a story of a woman grappling with an unfathomable void, her sense of identity as a mother ripped away overnight. Beyond the surface-level grief, there are whispers among fans and characters alike that Willow's condition may be more than just situational depression. Her erratic behavior prior to her hospitalization, mood swings, moments of detachment, and unexplained lapses in memory has sparked concern among her loved ones. At the hospital, nurses noted how Willow seemed to drift in and out of awareness, murmuring about not being herself during fleeting moments of lucidity. Could this be a sign of something far more complex lurking beneath the surface of her anguish? Shadows of Nelle Benson, a haunting comparison. Adding fuel to the fire of Willow's mental spiral are the incessant comparisons to her late twin sister, Nelle Benson. For those unfamiliar, Nelle was a notorious figure in Port Charles, often labeled as manipulative and destructive, a stark contrast to Willow's nurturing demeanor. Yet, in the wake of the custody battle, detractors have whispered that Willow is cut from the same cloth as her evil twin, with some even claiming she's worse than Nelle ever was. These cutting remarks, overheard at Metro Court and echoed in hushed tones at the hospital, have clearly taken a toll on Willow's fragile state. The parallels between the sisters' lives are uncanny, particularly when it comes to their shared history with Michael Corinthos. Fans will recall that Willow's initial marriage to Michael was a strategic move, a union formed to shield Wiley from Nelle's grasp. Now, as Willow faces her own custody nightmare, the irony is not lost on her, the audience. Some speculate that the weight of these comparisons, coupled with buried guilt over her past judgment of Nelle, might be triggering a profound psychological response. Perhaps Willow is internalizing the accusations, fearing she's becoming the very person she once despised, a thought that gnaws at her already fractured mind. A disturbing possibility: dissociative identity disorder. As Willow's mental health crisis deepens, a chilling theory has emerged among general hospital viewers. Could she be suffering from dissociative identity disorder? DID, characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personality states, often arises as a coping mechanism for severe trauma. Given the compounded losses Willow has endured, her children, her stability, and now her very sense of self, it's not a far-fetched hypothesis. Her complaints of exhaustion to Drew Kane, a close confidant, might hint at more than just physical fatigue. Could these be signs of mental fragmentation, where parts of her psyche are taking over during blackouts she can't recall? In moments of vulnerability, Willow has confided in Drew about feeling disconnected, as if she's watching her life unfold from a distance. Hospital staff have also reported witnessing her in a daze, seemingly unaware of her surroundings. If DID is at play, it's possible that an altered personality, perhaps one reminiscent of Nelle, could be surfacing during these episodes, driven by unresolved grief and rage. This theory, while speculative, adds a layer of tragic complexity to Willow's story, painting her not as a villain, but as a woman wrestling with demons she can't fully comprehend. The mystery of Daisy Corinthos, a stalker in the shadows. Amidst Willow's personal chaos, a parallel storyline has gripped Port Charles with unease: the unsettling events surrounding Michael Corinthos' newest child, Daisy. The infant, born to Michael and Sasha Corbin, was at the center of a terrifying incident when she briefly went missing from the hospital nursery. Though Lucas Jones downplayed the event as a simple mix-up with bassinets, the explanation felt hollow to many. More chilling still, an unknown figure was spotted observing Daisy during a tender family moment with Sasha, Michael, Wiley, and Amelia, voyeuristic presence that sent shivers down the spine of anyone watching. This shadowy stalker's fixation on Daisy has raised red flags, particularly given the timing of Willow's breakdown. As a nurse with access to the nursery, Willow was present at the hospital during the incident. Could her proximity be mere coincidence, or is there a darker connection? Some fans theorize that if Willow is experiencing DID, An altered personality might be behind the unsettling actions, driven by an obsessive need to reclaim a sense of motherhood through Daisy. The thought of Willow, in a dissociative state, creeping through the hospital corridors to gaze upon or even move the infant, is as heartbreaking as it is disturbing. Unraveling the blackouts, Willow's unseen actions. Diving deeper into the nursery incident, there's a growing suspicion that Willow's unaccounted-for moments may hold the key to understanding her condition. During the episode where Daisy was misplaced, Willow was seen looking drained and disoriented, muttering to herself about needing rest. Her fatigue, while seemingly innocuous, takes on a sinister edge when paired with the possibility of blackouts. If she's losing time to dissociative episodes, what might she be doing in those lost hours? The idea that she could have entered the nursery, picked up Daisy, and placed her in the wrong bassinet of her own actions is a haunting one. Hospital security footage, which has yet to be fully reviewed in the storyline, might reveal grainy images of Willow wandering the halls during her supposed rest periods. Colleagues have noted her erratic breaks, where she disappears for stretches without explanation, only to reappear visibly shaken. This pattern, if linked to DID, suggests that Willow's subconscious is grappling with her maternal instincts in a way her conscious mind cannot process, leading to actions that defy her gentle nature. Echoes of the past, regret, and redemption. Beyond the immediate crises, Willow's breakdown may be rooted in a deeper well of regret over her relationship with Nelle. The twins' lives were intertwined with Michael in ways that now feel like cruel mirrored reflections. Just as Nelle fought for Wiley and lost, so too has Willow been torn from her children. This parallel might be forcing Willow to confront how harshly she once judged her sister, a realization that cuts deep as she walks a similar path of loss and desperation. In quiet moments at the hospital, before her full collapse, Willow was overheard whispering apologies to someone who isn't here, a poignant hint that Nelle's memory weighs heavily on her. This internal conflict could be the emotional catalyst for her mental state, amplifying her depression with layers of guilt and unresolved grief. If General Hospital chooses to explore this angle, it could lead to a powerful arc of redemption, where Willow seeks to honor Nelle's memory by fighting not just for her children, but for her own healing. Perhaps therapy sessions, hinted at in upcoming spoilers, will uncover these buried emotions, offering Willow a chance to reconcile with her past while battling her present demons. What lies ahead for Willow Tate? As Willow Tate's story unfolds, the residents of Port Charles and fans at home brace for the next bombshell. Will her hospitalization reveal a diagnosis of dissociative identity disorder, or is her breakdown a temporary fracture caused by overwhelming loss? The mystery surrounding Daisy's stalker adds an extra layer of suspense, with fingers pointing in Willow's direction during her unaccounted-for moments. Whatever the truth, it's clear that Willow's journey is far from over, promising raw emotion and unexpected twists. Next, we will explore the captivating return of Goddard to the soap opera world with his intriguing new role as Dr. Henry Dalton on General Hospital. Fans of daytime drama have been buzzing with excitement over Goddard's heartfelt expressions of gratitude and the unique character he's bringing to life in Port Charles. Known for his long stint as Kane Ashby on The Young and the Restless, Goddard's comeback marks a significant moment after years away from the soap scene. In this extended feature, we'll dive into his emotional journey, the complexities of his new role as a controversial professor, and the overwhelming support from fans and peers alike. Let's uncover the layers of this triumphant return and what it means for Goddard and the General Hospital universe. A long-awaited return, Goddard's soap opera comeback. After a noticeable hiatus from the soap opera landscape, Goddard has made a grand re-entry into the genre that made him a household name. His last memorable appearance was in 2019 as the beloved Kane Ashby on The Young and the Restless, a role that endeared him to millions with its blend of charm and complexity. Since then, fans have eagerly awaited his return to daytime television, and their patience has finally paid off with his debut on General Hospital. Goddard steps into the shoes of Dr. Henry Dalton, a character who is already turning heads and sparking conversations across Port Charles. This return isn't just a professional milestone for Goddard, it's a deeply personal one. The actor had faced a challenging period of limited roles following his departure from The Young and the Restless, often reflecting in interviews about the uncertainty of his career trajectory. Landing the part of Dr. Dalton represents not only a career resurgence but also a chance to reconnect with a passionate fanbase that never forgot his magnetic presence on screen. His arrival in Port Charles signals a fresh chapter, one filled with potential for gripping storylines and emotional depth. Unveiling Dr. Henry Dalton, a controversial figure in Port Charles. Dr. Henry Dalton, portrayed by Goddard, is no ordinary addition to the General Hospital roster. Introduced as an environmental physics professor at Port Charles University, Dalton brings a mix of intellect and intrigue to the show. However, it's his questionable personal conduct that has viewers both fascinated and uneasy. Known for his inappropriate interest in younger female students, Dalton exudes a smarmy charm that makes him a polarizing figure, a character you love to hate, yet can't take your eyes off. This role is a stark departure from Goddard's previous persona as Cain Ashby, showcasing his versatility as an actor willing to delve into morally ambiguous territory. Behind the scenes, Goddard has hinted at the complexities of playing such a contentious character. Sources close to the set reveal that he spent weeks researching the nuances of academic environments and ethical dilemmas professors might face, ensuring his portrayal of Dalton feels authentic, if not unsettling. The character's interactions with students and faculty alike are laced with subtle tension, hinting at deeper secrets yet to be unveiled. Could Dalton's questionable behavior lead to a major scandal at the university, or is there a hidden backstory that might redeem him in the eyes of the audience? Only time will tell. A heartfelt thank you. Goddard's emotional social media message. The outpouring of emotion from Daniel Goddard following his casting as Dr. Dalton has touched the hearts of fans worldwide. In a poignant video shared on X, formerly Twitter, Goddard couldn't contain his gratitude for the opportunity to join General Hospital, a show he reveres as a historic pillar of daytime drama. With a wide smile and a voice brimming with sincerity, he thanked key figures like executive producer Frank Valentini for welcoming him aboard and casting director Mark Teschner for believing in his talent. His words carried a weight of relief and joy, as if the years of waiting for the right role had finally culminated in this perfect moment. But Goddard's message went beyond professional acknowledgments. It was a love letter to the fans, cast, and crew who embraced him with open arms. "I do this for you, and you have no idea how much it means to me," he shared, his eyes reflecting genuine appreciation. Insiders report that Goddard spent his first day on set mingling with everyone from veteran actors to production assistants, eager to absorb the collaborative spirit of General Hospital. His gratitude isn't just lip service, it's a testament to a man who understands the value of community in an industry that can often feel isolating during fallow periods. Behind the scenes, Goddard reflects on set. In his social media video, Goddard offered fans a rare glimpse into his experience on the General Hospital set, capturing a moment of introspection while waiting to film a scene. Surrounded by the hustle and bustle of a working production, cameras rolling, crew members darting a booth, paused to share his disbelief at being back in the game. "It just hit me. I'm back on set, and I feel incredibly lucky and grateful," he mused, his voice tinged with awe. The rawness of his emotion was palpable, as if he were pinching himself to ensure it wasn't all a dream. This candid moment also shed light on the challenges of stepping into a new role after years away. Goddard admitted to feeling a mix of nerves and excitement as he prepared to bring Dr. Dalton to life, especially given the character's controversial nature. Set sources reveal that between takes, he often consulted with directors and co-stars to refine Dalton's mannerisms, ensuring every smirk and sideways glance conveyed the right level of unease. His dedication to the craft, even after such a long break, speaks volumes about his commitment to delivering a performance that resonates with viewers, whether they root for Dalton or recoil from him. Fan reactions, a wave of support and curiosity. The response from fans to Goddard's return has been nothing short of overwhelming. Social media platforms lit up with messages of joy and encouragement following his video post. "We love you and are so excited to see you on our screens again," gushed one supporter on X, echoing the sentiments of many who have followed Goddard since his early days. Another fan, with a nod to nostalgia, remarked, "I've been with you since Beastmaster, and I'm thrilled yet a bit saddened that you're playing a creep. Enjoy that though." The humor and honesty in such comments reflect the deep connection Goddard has maintained with his audience over the years. Interestingly, some fans used the opportunity to delve into Goddard's past roles, particularly his iconic portrayal of Kane Ashby. Will you also reprise your role as Kane on Y&R? Is Billy Flynn your son in the storyline? Queried one curious viewer, referencing the recent introduction of Billy Flynn as a recast Kane nicknamed New Kane on The Young and the Restless. Others drew parallels to actors like Wally Kurth, who juggles roles on General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, hoping Goddard might similarly toggle between shows. These queries highlight the fans' insatiable appetite for more of Goddard's talent, regardless of the character he embodies. The road ahead, what's next for Goddard and Dr. Dalton? As Daniel Goddard settles into life in Port Charles, both he and his character, Dr. Henry Dalton, are poised for compelling developments. The early buzz around Dalton suggests his storyline will delve into ethical gray areas, potentially involving a university scandal that could ripple through the community. Will his inappropriate behavior with students lead to his downfall, or might General Hospital craft a redemption arc that reveals a misunderstood side to the professor? Goddard's nuanced performance already hints at layers beneath the surface, keeping viewers guessing about Dalton's true intentions. For Goddard himself, this role could be the springboard to even more opportunities in the soap world. Industry insiders speculate that if Dr. Dalton strikes a chord with audiences, there's potential for crossover appearances or even a return to The Young and the Restless in some capacity. Goddard has expressed openness to exploring diverse roles, and his gratitude for this opportunity suggests he's ready to embrace whatever twists and turns lie ahead. One thing is certain, his passion for storytelling and connection with fans will continue to shine, whether he's playing a hero, a villain, or someone in between. A celebration of resilience and talent. Daniel Goddard's return to soap operas via General Hospital is more than just a casting update. It's a celebration of resilience, talent, and the enduring bond between an actor and his audience. From his emotional social media message to the complex layers of Dr. Henry Dalton, Goddard is proving that a comeback can be both a personal triumph and a creative reinvention. Fans old and new are rallying behind him, eager to see how his journey unfolds in Port Charles. What are your thoughts on Goddard's new role? Are you intrigued by Dr. Dalton's controversial nature, or do you hope for a glimpse of the charm he brought to Kane Ashby? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest General Hospital spoilers and updates. Stay tuned, because with Goddard back in the game, the drama in Port Charles is only heating up.